Okay, good morning students. Hello, how are you all? I hope you all will be fine. And nowadays, winter is increasing day by day. The temperature is getting very severe day by day. So you must take care of yourself and of your health also. Okay, so wear some warm clothes and everything. Because if you will be healthy, then only you will be able to learn something properly and able to do the work. So take care of of your work. Now, see, yesterday I completed chapter number 16, that is economic liberalization and globalization. So now we are going to continue with our new chapter, that is chapter number 15. Before that I completed chapter 14 and 13 was almost done by your previous teacher. I completed 14 and 16. So the thing is, 16 is not included in your course. It was just for the information. Okay, so you are very lucky this time that 30% course is reduced. So now you should very work hard and just pull up your socks to score maximum marks. Then 3 is also not there in the portion, that also we have completed. 7 is also not there. 7 I have explained you already. Then 12 I haven't explained you, but after our course get over, whatever your teacher has explained the lessons, I had a list of it. I'm going to explain all the lessons, but later on after our course get over. So 14 is also finished. Today I'm going to jump in chapter number 15. But again, chapter number 15 is also not included in your course. Means, according to government norms, I'm supposed to explain you this chapter number 15, but I am not supposed to ask, or the board is not going to ask a single answer from this chapter number 15. So, chapter number 15 is also reduced from your course. So, now our chapter that we are left with, that is chapter number 17, chapter number 18, chapter number 19, chapter number 20 and chapter number 21. Still 5 chapters are left. And from that also again chapter number 21 is not included in your course. The lengthiest lesson are chapter 17 and chapter 18, which are the most important lesson of our course and for exams also. Okay children, so without wasting the time, I am going to start with our new lesson, that is economic development. Economy means the matters that is related to our economic system, economic money, that is economic development. Each and every country believes that their country should be developed in each and every field, economically, then culturally, traditionally, educational, discipline, in each and everything. But here we are going to study for economic development. There are different reasons for economic development. There are certain limitations, there are certain activities we are doing. Okay, see, every person morning begins in different way. We all wake up, some wake up at 10 o'clock, some wake up at 11 o'clock, but we all wake up. Some used to wake up at 4. All successful person used to always wake up at early morning. Yes, I should give you some advice for this also. As economic development came, as a sentence came, every person morning begins in a different way. So those students who really want to score something in the mark, something in your exam, really want to become successful, instead of awaking late night, studying late night till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, we have that psychology in our mind that I'm not able to wake up early. No, it's not like that. Whatever the habit is, it takes just 21 days. Means if you are developing new habit, it takes just 21 days to develop that habit. After 22nd day, you are used to it. You are not supposed to develop that habit. So, it's a suggestion that instead of waking late night, I would like you to suggest that wake up early in the morning. Okay? I used to suggest from 4 o'clock. Rest depends on you. 5, 6, not late than 6. 7 is too late. You just think that school is going on. And just wake up early in the morning. Instead of have one particular subject. See, what they say is, sir, early in the morning if I read now, I'm feeling sleepy, I used to yawn. No, it's not like that. That all is the psychology we have set in our mind. Nothing is impossible. I used to suggest that wake up early in the morning. Keep one subject, that this subject I am going to do in early morning. Yes, 1 or 2 subjects. Suppose you are developing for, you are planning for social. Read social early in the morning, 5 to 7, enough. Or 6 to 8, enough. You are not supposed to wake up after 6. Early 6 is 6. Okay, nowadays you are not having the school, you should wake up at 7, but 7 is not preferable. You should wake up at 4, 5 or 6. For that, you have to sleep early. We have the habit to keep mobile in our hand, but before going to sleep, before 45 minutes of going to sleep, keep your mobile aside. Have the habit to be far away from the mobile. Nowadays the system is that we are supposed to study from mobile. But at night, without any reason, we are just playing with the mobile. Before 45 minutes, keep your mobile side away. Whatever the call comes, whatever it is, wake up early in the morning and say, what is the update? Just finish. So do this thing. Sleep early. 10, late by 11. Okay, and wake up 4, 5 or 6. Wake up at 4, 5 or 6. Have the habit to wake up early. See, these are the rich habits. Have the habit that before going to bed, I will read half an hour. Have the practice. Start with 5 minutes. 5 minutes I will read and then only I am going to fall asleep. Make it into 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Half an hour reading. That will develop your English language. I tell you, that will develop your English language. And what you are supposed to read, you are supposed to read the English books. It may be the English textbook. It may be social. It may be if you are having the newspaper at the time at your home in English, it should be that, whatever it is. But have the habit to read half an hour. Start from 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 is maximum. Okay, and always have a positive thought. When you wake up, you should be energized that I want to do this thing. I met few students who are really excited and appreciate to their efforts. They want to do something. But my message is to everyone, all of you. Nobody is weak or fool over here. The thing is, you are going to develop the rich habits. That is very important. So I suggest you, wake up early in the morning, have one subject with you. That this subject and consistency and persistency. What is this consistency and persistency? Without a break of one day. Yeah, it's some family function, social function. If you are not well, then it's okay. But without breaking a single day, wake up early in the morning. Waking up early in the morning is a very rich habit of successful people. And have the habit of reading the books. You are too small, you are in 10th, you are too younger. Okay, I used to suggest you that read the inspirable book that make you inspire that I want to do. Have the fire in your heart to do something. Then only you will be able to do. And in social you can score full marks. It's not language, but I tell you that after you cross 80, spelling mistake used to appear. So reading the books will improve your English language. You will realize that where we are supposed to make full stop, when there are the capitals, so many things are there. Okay, try to hear the English news. If you're not able to hear it, it's a little bit impossible, but read English newspaper, read English book, novels, whatever you want to read it. But if you are really serious about your career, have the habit to read the books. That will improve your English language. That will be useful to you in so many ways. So, sentence up over here. So, I feel like to share this all things with you. There are so many suggestions are there. But it's a time when we'll meet. I'll definitely tell you a few things. But make me remind whenever we had a meeting, when we meet practically in the school, visually everybody has a chance to say something. So it won't be possible for me to tell you so many things on the visual meeting. But when we meet, just ask me some suggestions how to read, how to prepare exam. There are many people who can give you better advice. But this is my subject. So I can suggest you that what to do in social, what to do in English, and how to continue with few habits that I am developing, the positive things and the good things. I would be very happy to share with you. If you are really interested in improving yourself, you all are improved, but you are supposed to have some rich habits. Have the rich habit. Okay. So let us continue. The statement is, every person's morning begins in a different day. Everybody begins his morning in different ways. For example, somebody wakes up at 4 o'clock. Okay. He used to go for jogging, walking. Some used to do their office work. Some used to plan their target. Some used to work. Means there are different reasons. Everybody has a different way waking up. Some used to go for throwing the newspaper as its job. Somebody goes for that milk. He has a milk shop. That's why. So there are so many different reasons to that. Every person's morning begins in a different way. My morning begins how, while taking your lectures. Yes, while taking a lecture. Every morning, 7 o'clock, I'm having the lectures. So I used to wake up early in the morning at 6. Then I used to wake up at 6 because nowadays I'm having so much of work with our paper checking and MOOC and so many things are there that I'm not able to wake up at 5. But I used to wake up at 6. What I told you, wake up at 4, 5 or 6. If I'm not able to do the things, I will never suggest you. But I used to wake up at 6 due to certain responsibility. You all are students, what responsibility you have? You have just few responsibility. Study, study, study and study. Nothing else. So you have the plan. And your parents will be very happy that you are changing yourself. Okay. So I used to wake up at 6, do my regular things, this, that, everything. And at 7 o'clock I'm ready to take my lectures. Okay, so my morning begins with this thing. So there are different people having their morning in different ways. Many people lead their life full of material pleasure. Material pleasure means they have everything. I mean to say born rich. They have TV, AC, bungalows, luxurious car, world tours. They are having everything. The thing is, but then also don't think that if they are having, they are not supposed to study. Yes, they are supposed to study because that business is their father's business. If they are not connected with their father's business, it may be zero. When he will grow, when will we have the age to sit in the business? It will be zero. So many people lead their life full of material pleasure, but maximum people of the world are seen struggling for existence, struggling for surviving. Means जीने के लिए जी तोड़ मेहनत करते हैं, कमाने के लिए खूब मेहनत करते हैं. But those who are born in the rich family, they are not supposed to do that much work hard. They have the business ready and they are supposed to just sit in the chair and manage it very perfectly. See the Ambanis, Dhirubhai Ambani created a huge empire and Mukesh Ambani sat on the chair and is increasing business day by day. It doesn't mean that Mukesh Ambani is not educated. He is educated. Dhirubhai Ambani was not educated, but he was having that skill. Okay, he must be lesser studied than you. No, but now it doesn't mean that you will say, "Bhai Ambani ne nahi padha, hum kyun padhe, hum bhi aisa hi bane." No, it's not like that. He was having that idea that he developed the thing. So, example is that Dhirubhai Ambani created a huge empire. Mukesh Ambani got educated, he sat on the chair and is managing the business and is developing day by day, day by day. So this I tell. So, but few people, they used to struggle, waking up early in the morning, going to the shop, working hard to survive, to fulfill the family responsibilities, for paying the children fees. So many responsibilities are there, you must be knowing. So for these people who are called poor, these people are called poor. Physical pleasure means enjoying the things that is available in our society. Well-being or resting in an imagination only. They used to just imagine. Poor people. We must have seen that we are going at some places, there are so few beggars, small kids begging. Ye book le lo, wo book le lo, please give that, this, that. At that time you are sitting in the car or you are at one restaurant and just coming out of that restaurant. Just feel happy that you are not doing that thing. They are begging. So they may be of your age also. So at the age you are enjoying the things like studying in the good school, good family life, you are enjoying the restaurants, entertainment, you are going for some picnic spots, you are going with your family, so many things are there. And see the person standing in front of you with the same age, what he's doing, he's begging in front of you. So for them, your life is just imagination. So it happens few that out of 100, one like poor person goes to the rich class. It happens very few. And they doesn't have a choice because their parents are unaware about their studies. So they are not making them study anything. So they don't have any choice and they are supposed to continue with begging. So the statement says that when you are enjoying all the things in the society, at the same time, the children's in front of you, he may be younger than you, he may be elder than you, he's just begging in front of you. So you are very lucky that you are studying. So your life is just imagination for them. So how has this situation originated? How this situation got originated? So how to come out of this situation? Such type of question have their answers. Economic development. Now in today's modern world, every country is trying to achieve economic development. I told you that each and every country has a dream that they should be developed economically. They should have lots of money. Today I was just searching top richest countries in the world. Qatar is there. Qatar is the richest country of the world. Then there is Minnesota and two I forgot. There's four countries are there. Qatar is the richest country of the world. To showing in Google. So each and every country has a dream that we should be economically developed. But it doesn't mean that Qatar used to have each and everything in his country. No, for few things he has to depend on the other countries. But I need to say that I was just searching which are the few richest countries in the world. One was Qatar. So in today's modern world, every country is trying to achieve economic development. But development is not confined to economic development only. We see economic development is done. No, it's not like that. After the economic development is done, care should be taken that each and every person should get the better medical facilities, better infrastructure as the other country has. That's why we are still developing and the other countries are developed countries and few are underdeveloped countries. So it is a process of social change having many phases. Social change are having so many phases. Economic development shows constant increase in national income of the country. Now what is national income? Total national population divided by total national income. Here comes a per capita income. Total population of the world of India is a national income. And when you divide the national income with the total population of the country, it becomes a per capita income. So economic development shows constant increase in national income of a country. Economic development means constant increase in national income of a country, increase in per capita income of the country. I told you what is the per capita income. Our per capita income is very less and it is counted on the basis of the US dollar. There is some secret, I don't know, there is some way they used to count. I have not even studied that how they are counting, but they are counted on the dollar. So change in lifestyle of the people, change in living standard of the people. This is economic development. Earning money is not development. Yes, not only it's economic development, but after, see, if you're earning 5,000, your lifestyle will be like that. But suddenly in a year you're earning 50,000, your lifestyle will be totally changed. But there are a few people, they are earning lakh rupees. Their life is not changed. So that doesn't become the economic development. Economic development means develop in each and every source, in lifestyle, in study, in health, in education, everything. So this is called economic development. Total national income of the country is called national income. By dividing total income of the country with total population of the country, there comes the per capita income. While living standard includes, now living standard what? Obtaining food, clothes, education, health services, even transportation services, as well as shelter. Because of increase in national income and per capita income in India, after independence, there has been improvement in services and facilities such as availability of food, grains, clothes, electricity, education, health services, shelter, etc. As we improved our economic development, this many services also got increase in India. Yes, people are getting these services in a very fast means of communication. The above mentioned requirements are fulfilled easily and in a better way as compared to the past. Comparing the past, now we are having so many things. We have developed a lot in that thing. So we may say that economic development is taking place in India. So we can say that economic development slowly, but it is taking place in India. National income, that is GDP, gross domestic product of India, which was 87 lakh 36,039 crores in 2011-12, which increased to 1 crore 35 lakh 67,192 crores in 2015-16. This is an example of economic development. What is different between economic progress and economic development? Let us study. In ordinary sense, economic progress as well as economic development, both the words shows an increase. But there is a lot of difference between both of them. They are first on the basis of development process. Economic development is qualitative. Now, while economic progress is quantitative. See, development means if you are developing day by day, that is a quality in you. That is working hard, is waking early, this, that, etc., etc. But progress, what is the percentage ratio of your progress? 5%, 10%, 25%, 50%, 60%. That is economic progress. So now economic quality, that is the developing things in you, that is economic quality, and the percentage of improvement, that is progress. So economic development is the first stage, while economic Progress is the second stage of economic development. According to change is taking place in economy on the basis of new research in economic increase in production is economic development. Now on the basis of new research and economic increase in production is economic development because of research in hybrid seeds. First of all, there are the normal seeds, now they are hybrid seeds. So that agriculture is done very fast. In agriculture sector, there have been fold increase in agriculture production. This shows economic development. This is development. You must be knowing that in previous time, how agriculture was done by bullocks. Now it is improved. Now it is done by tractors. But still, the situation of farmer is very poor in India. Yes, because how much he is growing, from that half the percent is using in his house. So it is a very pity situation of farmers in India. And in developed countries, we have the maximum ratio of farming. Agriculture. India in previous time, India was 80% agrarian country. Now it is something 60 to 70%. Means 60 to 70% of India are dependent on agriculture. Nowadays, they have awareness that if there are three brothers, one is working in the farm, two are working in the city, so that everything is balanced. And if one income is getting zero, agriculture is still there. Other person income is zero, agriculture is still there. So now they got the idea and they are working in this manner. So agriculture is improving day by day. But out of country, the ratio of agriculture is 2%, 3%. Australia is something about 3%. Canada doesn't have agriculture because it is there is always icebergs. So agriculture is not possible. They used to import everything from India, export everything from India. So I mean to say this, agriculture is developing. We used to spread the insecticides. With that, farmer is having one bag and with that pump he used to spread, or he is doing by on the way of his hand. Out of country, farmers are rich. They are having their own airplanes. From airplanes, they used to spread the insecticides. See the progress. And if you see the farmer outside India, you must be saying that he must be a Hollywood hero with all goggles and because education is there. That's why we are in that form. And if you see our farmer, we feel that this is our farmer, our pity farmer. Okay, because there are farmers who are very rich in their agriculture, but there are few farmers who is producing, but half of them is just using in his house, and if he has left with something, he used to sell it and get the income. So income is the second option. He's surviving to get 2 times food. So this is the situation of farmer in India. This shows economic development. On the other side, where there is increase in agriculture production, because of increase in agriculture land, it is called economic progress. Now in relation to developed and developing countries, nations, difference is seen in both of them in relation to developed and developing nations also. Increase in national income of developed countries is called economic progress, while increase in the national income of developing countries is called economic development. Underline, this is very necessary. Increase in national income of developed countries, national income of developed countries like America, US, Canada, Russia, China, Japan is called economic progress, and while increasing in the national income of developing countries is called economic development. So we are having economic development and they are having economic progress because they are already developed. That's why they are progressing. So developed country, when develops, it's economic progress, and we are developing. We are still struggling. So increase in our national income is developing. Now features of developing economy. So if any country is having developing economy, what are the features? The first is economy of the developing countries is separated on the basis of the per capita income. On the basis of per capita income, they used to decide whether this country is developed or developing. As per World Development Report of 2004 of World Bank, countries having less than 735 per capita income are categorized as developing economy. You should have more than $1,000 per capita income. Still, I tell you, this is count on the basis of dollar. I don't know how it is count, but if you are having more than 1,000 or some 1,200, more than $1,200, then our per capita income, then we are in developed. But we are having $735 per capita income. Okay, so how can we say that this country is developing? So these are the features. Those who are developing country, first of all, they have less per capita income. We have the less per capita income, so we are developing. Our second feature is population growth. Our population growth is to increase day by day. Third is dependence on agriculture. That country is maximum dependent on agriculture. China is the country having largest population. India stands second. But it doesn't mean that China is developing. No, it's developed because maximum people are not dependent on agriculture. Third, unequal distribution of income. We have the unequal distribution of income. Income of every people is different, though they are having the same post, same position. Unemployment ratio is maximum. We are having so many unemployed person in our country. These are the features of developing. This shows that this country is developing. See, less per capita income. USA doesn't have less per capita income, so that's why it isn't developed. Population growth, it doesn't increase that much, so it isn't developed. Dependence on agriculture, they are not totally dependent on agriculture. 2 to 3 or 4, not more than 5%. Fourth, unequal distribution of income, it's not that. Income is equal according to their liability, according to their skill, they used to get the income according to their degree. Unemployed ratio is not that much in USA. We have, so we are in developing. Then poverty ratio, we have maximum. And they are not having that much, so they are developed and we are developing. We follow dual economy. That will come later on the last stage. We follow the mixed economy. They have one particular system, either market system or some other system. So they are developed. We are developing because we are following dual economy. It means mixed economy we are following. Insufficient infrastructure facilities. We don't have infrastructure facilities. What is infrastructure? Municipal corporation, good health service, good pure water, drinking water, sanitization. So this is the features of developing. One more, form of international trade. See, this I used to tell. The structure of foreign trade to developing countries is different. Foreign trade, the structure of it is different in outside countries and it is different in India. So these countries mainly export agro products and farm products as well as mineral oil. We are doing this. We maximum send farm product or agro product. And this type of products have less demand at a low rate. So less income is gained by export of goods. So we export goods but we don't have that much income. So that's why this is a point. This is a point that is included in developing economy. So while import includes industrial products and machinery, as the cost of this product is more, so expense on import rises. Thus, as the coordinate condition of foreign trade are adverse, it is very bad, there is an increase in foreign exchange, there is increase in foreign debt. As you are not supposed to gain much, you are paying the debt. Gujarati we say devu thi jai. Thus, we see above mentioned features in developing economy. So these were the 9 features that is included in developing economy. And Indian economy is developing, our economy is developing economy. So all these features are related to India in great or lesser measure. So children, I told you the 9 features of our developing economy. I explained you that why we are developing economy, because these 9 features are for us. We are in these 9 features. USA, Canada, Russia, Japan, they are not in these 9 features. That's why they are developed countries. And this I have explained to the last 9th point. Now we are going to start with the first point, that is less per capita income. The countries which are categorized in developing economy, first of all, they are having the less per capita income. The national income of developing countries is less while population growth rate is high. So per capita income remains low. Because of less per capita income, living standard of people is also very low. Second, population growth. Population is increasing day by day. Population growth rate is higher in developing nations. Rate of population growth is 2% or more in this nation. And dependence on agriculture. Maximum developing countries, the country which is categorized in developing country, it is maximum dependent on agriculture. The main occupation of the people of the developing country is agriculture. More than 60%, I told you more than 60%, it was first 80% previous time, now it is 60%. More than 60% of population is dependent on agriculture for employment. Contribution of agriculture, even the contribution of agriculture in total national income is about 26%. From 100%, 26% income government gets from this agriculture. Okay children, so I would like to stop till here. Okay, I'm just going to stop till here, and in the next lecture I will start from point number 4. So again, be safe, take care of yourself, and today I told you some few things how to qualify your habits. Just think over that. It's not compulsory, but if you want to develop yourself, just think over that and work on that. If one student is working in this manner, I will be very happy that whatever I said, it got successful and it got listened by God.